Palestine is such a sorrow that today I want to try and speak a little differently. Because usually when we speak of Palestine, it's of sorrow. So today I really want to say that when we're here, we salute the women of Gaza who acted with such tremendous courage. Did you see those pictures? They stood, and it didn't matter what the Egyptian guards did. Those women stood together there. There were over 70 people injured, and they went and they demanded that the wall come down. We salute the resistance that prepared for a long time for the day for that wall to come down. We salute the people of Gaza who took it down, who said that they will not be prisoners, who said that they are going to stand up, and who inspired all of us. We all know what the strategy of Israel and George Bush, backed by Stephen Harper and many others like him around the world, was. Their strategy was very simple. They said, we can starve the people of Gaza into turning on the resistance. We can starve the people of Gaza into agreeing to anything. We can starve them into humiliation. And the people of Gaza, that's right, the people of Gaza have shown it will never happen. It will never happen.
Yeah.
So the people of Gaza gave the most fitting reply to the occupiers. And they did it at the start of this year, which has its special significance, because it's the 60 years of the Al-Nakba, of the catastrophe. So let this be a year in which we go all out on the basis that Al-Nakba is an ongoing historical problem, demanding solution now. Let us go all out for the right of the Palestinian refugees to return to their homes and their lands, for an end to the Israeli occupation of the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and other Arab lands occupied since 1967, and for full equality for Palestinian citizens in Israel. We call for an end, as our signs say, to terrorist designations. How dare Stephen Harper, speaking in our name, call entire peoples terrorists because they uphold their right to resist? It is occupation, which is a violation of international law. It is occupation, which is a violation of the rights of human beings, of the rights of nations, of the rights of the Palestinian people. And every people has a right, a moral right, a legal right, a right as a human being to resist occupation. And this is not terrorism, this is resistance.
Yes.
Let us also not lose sight of the fact that right here in our own country, Stephen Harper and others are doing everything to try and set the grounds that anyone who resists becomes an illegal, what do they call them? Illegal alien, unlawful enemy combatant. Thank you, unlawful enemy combatant. I want to just read to you one sentence from his throne speech. This is what Stephen Harper said when Parliament opened. He said, it's an understatement that we live in a global village where the economy, the security, the ideas and ideology, and even the diseases of any one part of the world can be immediately linked or transmitted to another. Can you imagine that he can link the ideas and ideology from one part of the world and diseases? He says, Canadians have always understood our critical nature of our connections to the rest of the world, and so on and so forth. So what's he saying here? He's saying that the idea of resistance is like a disease. It's something that has to be stamped out in Canada. And we saw this in the Parliament when they went so far as to suggest that those people, the opposition members, who are saying that Canada must not send people to torture, that to be against torture is to be causing problems, is to be difficulty, is to be what? Someone who makes trouble, an extremist. Because every day we're all supposed to say, oh no, we're not extremists, we're moderates. And a moderate, according to them, is someone who accepts. someone who accepts this situation of injustice, and we do not. So call us what you will. We are people who are going to stand together for justice, for an end to occupation. And we will say, long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
End the siege!
End the siege!
End the occupation!
End the occupation!
Thank you very much.
Free